Hey everyone, today is, well, Thursday, September 3rd, 2015. And I'm only saying that because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so it was just Wednesday. This is going to be really quick, this video, because I just wanted to come on and say hi to you guys. Monday on the 31st of August was a hellacious day for us, and I'm going to tell you about everything that happened. It's going to be pretty quick. So here we go. So it was kind of a rainy day. I guess it's still the remnants of the storm that was coming through. So I was home all day. Alyssa was at school, Allie, and she came home from school. It was getting kind of late, 7-ish or so, and I wanted to go get something to eat. So we decided on Chick-fil-A. So we drove up to Chick-fil-A. It was raining just a little bit, but before we even got to the car, I opened my front door, and there was an envelope on the door. It was from the office because it just had my apartment number on it. So I got the envelope. I thought that it might have been that they were informing me about them working on my balcony, because I think I told you guys before that my balcony is falling down and that they need to fix it. And I did see them that day working on a balcony next door, so I thought, oh cool, they're finally going to fix my balcony. No. Inside the envelope was a notice, and the notice said a notice of non-renewal. So basically what the notice is saying is that my lease is up on November 28th of this year, and I am being asked to move out. Yes, that's right. I've lived here, it'll be 1 year, November 28th. If y'all, well, you wouldn't remember because I started the vlogs on January 1st, so I moved November 28th of last year to this complex. I really like this complex because of the size of the apartment. I know you've seen, I've filmed in here plenty of times. You've seen our place. It's nice and roomy and spacious, and we have lots of storage space. Yeah, I like it. I like the area. I like the schools. Allie goes to an A-rated school. And yeah, I paid my rent on time every month. I did lose my job in March. However, I have not missed one rent payment. I pretty much mind my business. I don't break any rules, and I've been asked to move out when my lease is up. So needless to say, I haven't made any vlogs till today because I've been very upset. It was such hell trying to move here because of our car accident last year, and Allie and I with our broken bodies moving up to the 2nd floor. And then, you know, I planned on staying here at least 5 years. That was my intention when I moved in. Had I known that they were going to put a limit on me and make me move in a year, I would have never ever, you know, went through all that work and process to come over here. I've changed my driver's license address and everything. I've painted the wall in the living room red. I have to turn that back. I would have never went through all this had I known that they were going to force me to move out. Yeah, it's just really devastating, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally, financially. You know, this affects Allie as well with her school. You know, she has high functioning autism, and moving her, you know, she's already trying to get accustomed to 9th grade because she just started 9th grade high school this year, and she's only been in school 2 weeks. This is her 2nd week, and you know, there's a good chance that she may not be able to continue at that school. And so it's been really, I mean, what can I say? I mean, I just don't believe this. I mean, you know, I turned 48 years old on Sunday, and I never ever have lived my entire life in a place for just 1 year and been asked to move. They say it's not an eviction. It doesn't count bad on my credit or anything. However, to me, it's just an eviction with an extra month or two, because when you force somebody against their will to leave, to me, that's like evicting them, regardless if, you know, it's at the end of my lease or not. So originally they didn't tell me a reason. You know, it just said that your last day is November 28th and you must vacate the premises when your lease is done. And so I went to the office, poured out my heart and soul to the manager. She didn't care. Told me there was no reason at all why I had to move. It's just my lease is up, so it's time to move on. And I'm like, okay, so if I didn't do nothing wrong, then why are you making me leave? You know, she wouldn't answer that. She just said there's no reason. And I was like, do you realize I have medical problems and this and that and the other? And she's like, you have to go. November 28th is your last day. So I called her boss. A lot of good that did. Just a broken message of the same exact thing. And I told her how ridiculous this was, that I've never ever lived in a place that would kick out a good paying tenant for no reason. You know, my next door neighbors, they've been moving all this week over to the building next door. Now my next door neighbors, I used to be friends with them until all the drama went down here earlier in the year with the one downstairs, and I do have a video about that that was done way in the beginning of our vlogs. But anyway, and they, on the other hand, they've lived here several years, I believe. It's a husband, wife, and a son. They have a dog, and the dog, should I say, is destructive. He's never been potty trained, so he has totally ruined their apartment. It is just nasty. It smells like urine and feces, and the dog actually chewed up the carpet in places. So if you go in there, they have all these rugs laying on the floor to cover up the spots he chewed up and everything, and it's just nasty. She told me herself that they've been late on the rent. Also that they don't pick up after their dog when they take them outside. You know, I had that big issue with picking up after Max, and now how we use the pooper scooper and all that, but they never pick up after their dog. And also I know for a fact that they don't make the required income to even live here. It has to be 2.5 times the rent, and neither one works. They basically go to trash dumpsters and pick stuff out and resell it to people, and that's where they get their money from, is from people's trash. So the difference between them and I pay my rent on time and I don't cause any problems. However, no destruction in my apartment. However, I'm not buddy with the manager in the office. So there you have it. She's friends with the manager, who's a female, in the office, and so therefore not only are they not qualified to live here, they've been moved to a renovated unit next door on the upstairs, where they've been moving in all this week. So yeah, they've not only destroyed the apartment next door, but now they get a brand new one to destroy. So that's what's up with that. I'm gonna pray to God, and hopefully I'm going to be able to find somehow, some way, even though I don't have great credit, but I'm gonna try to buy either a condo or a house, a little small house for Allie, I, and the dog, and hopefully I won't ever have to deal with possibly getting thrown out after a year of leasing in an apartment. However, the place I lived before this, I was there for 8 years, so it's only here that's crazy. I don't believe it for one second. I believe that the neighbors made up all these stories about me, told them I didn't have a job, and they decided that, you know, I was a problem, and so they wanted to get rid of me. That's what I think is the situation. However, you know, they won't admit to that. You know, if it was about my job issue, you know, they should have came to me and asked me, because, you know, funny thing is I make more money now than I did when I worked. So, you know, I have my disability and everything, and you know, everything is going well, you know, with that. So the other issue is that we did go to Chick-fil-A. I didn't really have much of an appetite. I ate a little bit of a sandwich and some fries. And on the way home, we got these torrential, like, tropical rainstorms. And it was terrible. I mean, you could barely see. The rain is just coming down like crazy. And then the unthinkable happens. Something flies into the front end of my car. And no, it wasn't a car. It was something very hard. We heard a boom sound, and then we felt something hit the car. And I thought at first that my tires had blown, and I kept driving and kept driving. However, I knew something happened. So when we got home, I went to the front of the car, and I'll try to insert the pictures here of what I found. There's 2 scratches on the front end, and there's a dented bumper with scratches. And it feels like underneath the bumper there's some damage, some like ripping up damage. So Allie never seen nothing, I never seen nothing, and we still don't know what happened to that car. But something happened, and my car's wrecked. You know, Monday was a day from hell, and I'm so glad it's over. Right now I'm just praying that we can find a good place to live, somewhere that's better than this. I was so devastated about moving from here because I was happy with this place, but as all my friends told me, God has something better for us, so I'm going to have faith in that because there's nothing else. And yeah, that's just the way it is. So yeah, I'm going to get off here. We did go to church tonight, and we got our music. This is our music for the Singing Christmas Trees 2015. I think I might have mentioned once before that we did that last year. And we're going to start our rehearsals starting on next Wednesday to get ready for the Singing Christmas Trees. So if you are in the Orlando area in Florida, please check that out. It's going to be the 2nd and 3rd week of December, and it's awesome. And you don't have to be a Christian to go. It's just going to be a really good time. So we're going to start the rehearsals next week and everything, so I'm excited about that. I did hear that my grandmother is going in a nursing home real soon, but we don't know exactly when. She's waiting to find out which one. So she'll be moving to a nursing home soon. But other than that, oh, that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to be filming probably tomorrow a 50 random facts video. It's going to just be me because it's going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to have Allie do one separate probably next week. So look out for that. And as always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you probably tomorrow. Bye.